there are two great motivators in life. One is fear and the other is reward. In your testimony, you pointed out that fear of an inspection is one of the motivators where people will do better if they know they're more often inspected. But a lot of people may hope they don't get inspected and they might slip and slide a little bit. Have you got any programs within the Department of Labor where you illuminate or reward or raise up and elevate someone you find doing positive efforts to reduce workplace accidents and deaths and injury?
Absolutely. We have two programs. One is called the Voluntary Participation Program, the VPP, and we have well over 1,000 employers across the country who are members of that program, and those are really the best of the best. They tend to be large employers. They've committed to doing safety programs far beyond anything OSHA requires them to do under the law, and we give them a flag. We say they're doing a great job. They're exempted from certain other requirements, and they do it because they know it's the right thing to do, and we recognize them. Then we have a program like that called SHARP, which is for small employers, and that's run through our state consultation program. And that's the same thing, where we recognize the small employer who has taken steps and made a commitment well beyond OSHA requires them to do it. And they're true believers. They know they're doing this not because OSHA recognize them, though they're happy for our recognition, but they know they're a better, more productive, and more profitable employer by doing this.
Well, you've just underlined my point, because we all know fear is the inspector. Inspectors come and everybody says, oh my God, where am I going to get it? Especially at OSHA and places like that, which I deal with mine safety a lot. But reward is also important. What exemptions do you give somebody for good practices and good behavior?
Well, we don't put them on the inspection list. That's what they get. We recently, after the Texas City BP explosion several years ago, we did a national program where we did an inspection of every single oil refinery. But those oil refineries that were already in our VPP program were exempted from that. Because we know they're doing a good job. And we're in and out of those plants all the time on compliance assistance activities. We're in touch with the management, so we don't need to inspect those plants. If they're that good, we put our resources somewhere else.
Thank you, Dr. Michael.